What's going on, everybody? Today I have the honor and privilege to talk about these cool new lights by Zhiyun. These are the Cinepeer C100 tube lights. This is a 100-watt tube light, and I've been able to use them on a variety of projects, and I'm going to talk about it today. But full transparency, Zhiyun did send this to me. They sent this to me when I had 80 subscribers at the time. Honestly, that was a huge encouragement that they were, looking to work with small creators, and I hope that would encourage those small creators out there to, keep posting, keep working on what you like to do. And they'll find you. Those people will find you and they will want to work with you. So the second thing I want to say is that Zhiyun has no say in this video. So they just said, enjoy the lights. And I told them if they work my workflow and if I love them enough, I will be more than happy to talk about them. And today we're talking about them. Honestly, long story short, I would say just get these, at least get one. But let's watch the rest of the video. I'll show you the accessories for these lights. We'll talk about who these lights are for, what I thought about them, the projects I used them on. I think you guys are gonna love what we got here. So let's jump into it. So first off, these are very super versatile lights. I mean, as a tube light, you usually use them as a hair light, a fill light, maybe, and a practical. But this being 100 watts, you just get so much more play with this. You get to use it as a key light if needed. But I want to show you something really cool is that I'm using the Zhiyun light right now to bounce light off the wall. And I just want to show you what this looks like at 65%. So here's on, here's off. Crazy, right? On off, that's insane. I feel like it's just an incredible light, so powerful. But what's really cool is when you compare this Zhiyun 100-watt light to a traditional tube. So here I'm gonna turn off the Zhiyun light and we're gonna go into the other one. Actually, by the way, it's on at 100%. So I'm turning it off. You can kind of tell it's off and I'm turning it back on. So that's 100%. This is a traditional 2-foot tube that you would get. A lot of people actually probably have this tube. I love this tube. I'm not saying I don't love this tube and I won't ever use it. It's that I just feel like the right tool for the job. And I find that the Zhiyun light at the moment is extremely versatile, and it's kind of hard to go back to a different tube at the moment. I'm sure this is gonna be starting a lot of competition in the tube world. We'll see, but at the moment, this is an amazing tube. So yeah, traditional 2-foot tube is facing, bouncing the wall. I'm actually gonna turn it towards me. Let's at least try that. Here we go. So at 100%, let's turn it off. So that's giving some level when bouncing towards me. It's a little bit over on this side, but let's, again, that's 100%. Now we're going back to Zhiyun, turning that on at 65%. And yeah, that's just bouncing off the wall. Enough said. I'm not gonna say any more about that. I'll let you make your own judgment, but I give that 2 thumbs up. And we're moving on. My plan when I got these lights was to shoot them on a short film, use them on a short film, and usually just use it as a practical and see what they were capable of. But that got pushed back to like later in November. But I still wanted to do something with the lights, so I wrote that little piece. I wrote music the night before, and then we just kind of threw it together. And my friend Noel came in and he helped me put it together. I tried to grab some BTS of that day, so I thought I'd at least show that to you guys real quick, and then we can jump back into this video. That's it. And yeah, reach. All right, now let's do the white. Yeah, I'm just getting a bunch of options here. Yeah. Now a little bit into the shoot, I kind of want to explain what's happening here. We have the C100. This one right here is motivated, or it's mimicking TV light. I'm using the bad bulb effect to kind of motivate the TV going on. I also am using the new CM15, which is just helping mimic this red light that we see on the TV when it's playing back. Also, we're using this C100, which is motivated by this practical lamp. And we're using this as the hair light. So that's hitting the back of Noel, and then this is kind of giving the key from the TV. And then we just did a little scene for the eye insert that we did, and it's like we use this as a negative. But yeah, it's going well. I don't have the time, but I know it's late, and I don't even want to look at the clock, and we just started, so let's move on. What's really great about these lights, if you get the combo pack, which I think is $100 more, you get quite a bit of few like cool accessories. So one of them, I believe, is the grid. And that is helping a ton, as it's like, you can see right here, it's like literally focusing straight into where Noel's sitting. If we didn't have that, it would spill everywhere. It also has barn doors that come with it, which I think is like so cool, and they work so well. The app is great. The app's extremely responsive. Like if you look right here, off, on, super responsive. And I needed that for that first intro video that you saw where I had to do tap on, tap off for a few of the lights on beat. It is now 3 o'clock. We had our Taco Bell. Yay. Anyways, we set off the smoke alarm, so that kind of freaked us out.
So dumb.
This is so stupid.
Oh my God.
With red lights, smoke, the fire alarms going off, it looks like we're not doing so well in here. So we're gonna actually have to shoot this another day when it's like maybe 10 o'clock at night, not 3 o'clock in the morning. 'Cause I'm just so nervous for it to go off again that it'd wake everyone up and the fire department and all that stuff. Anyways. So we postponed the shoot, and I was gonna do it midday. I'll black out this whole thing with garbage bags, and we'll shoot it. We ended up doing that, and it started raining, and so all the garbage bags just never stuck, and it was super frustrating. I ended up going on Noel's. He had a commercial shoot for this guy named Phil. What's up, Phil? So I was gaffing for that, and I brought these lights. I ended up using these for like hair lights, practicals, fill, some special effects for like mimicking light on his face, and then really small spots we were able to just like hold it and like get some scenes. I just found that I used them for a lot of the time. Like they're my go-to. Like, what's something missing here? Oh, let's grab the Zhiyun light. I had no problems with them. I really didn't run into any problems that I thought were like, man, this light's no good. And then recently, literally like 2 days ago, I was gaffing a music video with Noel. I'll probably do a little breakdown on this video, just the lighting that we did. But yeah, the light just became so helpful, so handy. I saw a lot of people grabbing the light on set, like, can we just do this real quick? Like, throw it up. I'm like, yeah, absolutely. Like, that's what the light to me became. It just became a quick go-to, get what I need, and it looked great. They really market this to a lot of people. For me, it's the indie filmmakers who are looking for a little bit of a run and gun solution and need some output. Definitely the documentary filmmaker who's like, you know, in some weird situations and you got to bring a light and you don't want to be too, you know, invasive. This is it right here. Enough power. You get a couple of these. Someone's holding them above for a quick little interview. You're good to go. Content creator can use them for a quick lighting setup, but also use them in the background for some cool effects. Obviously, the freelancer filmmaker who's doing interviews, who's doing a little bit of everything. You can't really throw a 2-foot tube in your backpack, but these you could. I actually tried it. You can get about 3 into a backpack, so that's sweet. But in this kit, you get your grid, you get your light with the barn doors, you're gonna get your diffusion, your clamp, and then obviously you'll get your power cord. Mine is somewhere around here, I'm not even sure. And then you get also, I think, a USB-C cable right here, so you can power that through USB-C if you needed to. Love the little carrying case, and it's hold true, so sweet deal. So the accessories for this light, I think, is very, very well thought out. Some really cool ideas here. They have one where you can attach the tube to another tube and basically create a longer tube. So like a 2-foot tube. I think you can go to 3 foot if you wanted to, just keep going. But my favorite one is this array. And basically the idea is that you can stack up to 4 of these lights into one panel and create a panel light. And if you were to purchase 4 of these lights, you could, I think, get them all under at least $1,300. And then at that point, you're competing with a Aputure Nova P300C, which I believe goes for about $1,700 brand new. I'm not saying that don't get this over the Nova. You know, I love the Nova. I think it's a great light too. And there's always a tool for the right job. But if you're on a budget for lighting, I think these would be a great option. I think the first time you use this light, you'll realize how powerful it is and how versatile it is. And if you don't have a tube light already, this is the one to get. I think what they did with this light is they fixed the problem of tube lights, which is just the power. That's the main thing, in my opinion, the power. Zhiyun does some pretty cool things. They're very innovative. I love that about them. And they're not scared to try new things. So here it is. Check it out. My affiliate link is below if you want to check that out. That would be super helpful. But no worries if not. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll see you guys around.